Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to take a minute and say hi and pass on some appreciation to foster care parents today, and wanted to let you all know how much we really appreciate everything you've been going through COVID and continuing to support these foster care folks. As you guys probably know, I've been sending out these videos to all the direct line staff throughout COVID. It's why I got this big ugly beard. I agreed to grow this for charity until the COVID crisis is over, and we're raising money for frontline workers who are potentially exposed to COVID and still going to work, but didn't want to lose in the fact of all this going on that foster care parents are also extremely important, and that we really appreciate you and all the things that you do to continue through this really unprecedented time to have these children in your home. Really, I know it's got to be hard to help keep them isolated for all this time. I know it's been hard for me with my 3 children. They're ready to get the heck out of the house, and I know they have a lot less challenges than some of the folks that you foster. So we really appreciate you all stepping up to the challenge, creating opportunities for these foster children to have good places to live, especially in a time of crisis. Good parents are most important in times of crisis. Good parents are always important, but when things are good, it's much easier to be a parent. When things are difficult, we all know as parents that that's the most challenging time. We know that this has been a challenging time for you all, and we just wanted to say from the bottom of our hearts, from all of RISE, from me, the CEO, down to all of your foster care workers, we really appreciate you. Thank you for creating opportunities for and with these people, and please continue to do so and enjoy the gift that is those foster children, and we appreciate you all. God bless. Thanks.
To all of you who have taken strangers into your home and made them family, you are my heroes. Your actions are to be lauded, and I applaud you. Especially in this time of COVID-19 and its associated social distancing and restrictions, you have and are shouldering greater responsibility. I'm reminded of a speech British Prime Minister Winston Churchill gave in the midst of World War II. I've abbreviated and modified it a little bit. The whole fury and might of the enemy must very soon be turned on us, and if we stand up to it, we will be free, and the life of the world may move forward into sunlit uplands. But if we fail, then the whole world, including all that we have known and cared for, will sink into the abyss. Let us therefore brace ourselves to our duties, and so bear ourselves, that if our civilization lasts for 1,000 years, people will say, this was their finest hour. This is your finest hour. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for keeping everyone safe. Thank you for caring. Thank you for loving.
May is National Foster Care Month. It is a time we recognize foster families, professional parents, and RISE employees who support and play a huge role in making the lives of children in out-of-home care better. The sacrifices you make, the love you give, your dedication to the work does not go unnoticed. We truly appreciate you and all you do to make the lives of children better. At RISE, our mission is to create opportunities for and with people. It is such a pleasure to watch all of the opportunities you are creating for those you care for and watch over. According to the most recent federal data, there are currently over 400,000 children in the foster care system in the United States, ranging from infants to 21 years of age. RISE currently provides homes for these children in Arizona, Utah, Texas, and starting in 2020, Oregon. RISE started in 1987 with the purpose of moving individuals with disabilities out of institutions into family settings. For over 30 years, our purpose has been to find the best homes and families and employees to serve these children and adults. In the past year, RISE Family Services has made a great impact on individuals. We have served over 1,000 children and adults in our professional parent and foster homes. We have had 116 children adopted. 170 biological parents have received services, and 110 children were reunited with their families. 75 new foster homes were licensed. We asked some of our foster parents to tell us what foster care means to them. Here are some of their responses. What does being a foster parent mean to us? It means accepting every child that walks into your home as your own the second they arrive, regardless of their race, gender, sexual orientation, or religion. It means loving and accepting that child at their best as well as their worst, and they will have a worst. It means being their parent while they shout, "You're not my mom!" And it means loving them even when they say, "I hate you." Being a foster parent means loving that child even though they're going to leave. Sometimes they're there for a week, and sometimes they're there for years, and you have to give them the same amount of your heart. Being a foster parent means returning them to their family in better condition than when they arrived, not more hurt and traumatized than before. Being a foster parent means holding a child in your arms and heart while they deal with trauma and grief, no matter how hard it hurts you. It means healing the hurt you didn't cause and adjusting your own parenting to meet the child where they are. Being a foster parent means a lot of things, but in the end, it just means loving the child unconditionally. Another family had the following to say: "My advice to anyone considering fostering is to understand, if you boil it all down, what is left is love. All of the difficult experiences, all of the times you had to say goodbye, all of the times you wonder if you are the right person to help, pale in comparison to the amount of joy you receive when you watch a child heal. When you see a child's eyes turn from feeling hopeless to feeling limitless, and when you see the effect that pure love can have on the future of that child and their family. Be a light in the dark. Bring your love. Change their lives." We also had a great story that actually made the newspaper in Utah. A young boy came into care and was placed with a family in northern Utah. He lived with them for 4 years, but due to difficulties in the state system, he had to move to another family and leave the family he had learned to love behind. He ended up in a wonderful home and became a member of a great professional parent foster family. He has loved this family, but had nothing left to remember his previous foster family. What he didn't know was that his previous foster mom or professional parent wanted him to have memories from those 4 years. She put together a DVD of all the pictures from school, family outings, holidays, and even some of the sadder moments of loss. She wrote him a beautiful card explaining how important he was to them and how much her family cared about him. Unfortunately, it took years for this DVD to find this young man, but he did receive it the week before Christmas. When he was finally able to watch the DVD, it brought back so many happy memories and helped him realize how much he was loved by that first foster family. The story doesn't end there. He has since been able to visit with this foster family and rekindle their relationship. What you do as foster parents, professional parents, licensing workers, coordinators, and RISE employees impacts children and individuals in care, not just for the time you're with them, but for years to come. A foster parent once told me how they were so worried about bringing a child into their home, loving them, and then giving them back to their biological family. They then said that they realized that no matter where the child went, even if they didn't remember them specifically, that they would always remember the love they felt while in their home. Your impact is timeless. Your love can't be measured. But I assure you, you are making a difference, and we appreciate you.